Hi, a very good morning. You're watching Trading Hour on CNBC TV18. I'm Ekta Batra and with me is Nigel D'Souza, and it's turning out to be a day of consolidation that we're seeing. So we've started the week on an absolutely flat note, but we have some opinion lined up.
That's right, Ekta, and that's a rather large deal that we have on Reddington as well. Interesting to see who exactly was the buyer and seller of that particular deal, because 5% of equity really changed hands. But moving on then, we must reduce 10% of domestic input dependency for oil. That's the word that's coming in from Oil Minister Dharmendra Pradhan. CNBC TV18's Naveen Shetty caught up with him and began by asking him what will be the strategy of the government going ahead in the next 3 to 4 years of reduction in oil imports. Let's hear that conversation out.
Honorable Prime Minister has given us a target by next 5 to 6 years, by next when India will be completing its 75 year of independence, we must reduce 10% of our domestic import dependency. That's a target in front of our sector, in front of our ministry. But we all know the energy consumption is growing. As a developing country, India is moving towards a high growth trajectory. There are assumptions, there are predictions. By next few years, India may touch double-digit growth, GDP. In that scenario, our consumption will be growing. We are conscious about the import reduction of import crude oil. Simultaneously, we are securing our long-term energy security through new bilateral discussion, new changing geopolitics of the world, and in the new field through policy reforms in the existing field, the field discovered long ago. We want to augment our domestic production. We want to add on new verticals in energy basket like bioenergy, biofuels. Simultaneously, we are working in multi-dimensional level. We have to reduce our import dependency. We have to have long-term energy security through our bilateral, through our geopolitical network, and simultaneously we have to produce more oil and gas from our existing field. We have to explore and discover new fields, add on in our basket, and simultaneously new unconventional hydrocarbons, bioenergy, all these things has to be add on to our great energy appetite, which will be almost 100% growth in near future.
So sir, if you could just quantify on how much will be the amount that the country will be saving maybe in the next 3 years?
I am not a media person, so I don't have any temptation to put it in a time frame.
Yeah.
These all are infrastructure issue. We are working in the probability. Nobody knows what is there within the earth. What will the new geopolitics, the emerging geopolitics in near future? The hydrocarbon sector is full of uncertainty, but I am confident with the decisive leadership of Prime Minister Modi. As I said, we are very focused in domestic area, also in international arena. So we have a roadmap, we have a very focused roadmap. What will happen in this financial year, what will be our strategy in the next financial year, what will be our strategy for next few years. We are very clear, but I don't want to be quantify, don't want to be bind myself in a year tag.
Now that sir, the prices have been increasing from a $27 per barrel to we are seeing around $50 per barrel. How comfortable are you? If I were to say the subsidy sharing agreement, will there be any changes? What will be the strategy going ahead on that?
The subsidy sharing agreement is over now. There is no subsidy burden sharing mechanism with E&P companies.
Okay, important comments coming in from Dharmendra Pradhan, and you're going to be hearing that through the day. But let's get back to some stock-specific action now. Sudarshan Sukhani of S2 Analytics.